Ottawa, Canada paid a premium to get more than 250,000 doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine delivered last December, weeks earlier than planned. The detail is contained in heavily redacted contracts released to the House of Commons Health Committee late Friday, but any specifics on what price was paid or how the delivery schedule was amended were deleted before the contract was published. Canada reached a deal with Pfizer in July 2020 to buy at least 20 million doses of the COVID-19 vaccine it was developing with German-based BioNTech. The first contract was signed on October 26. Pfizer Canada's CEO Cole Pinot told the Canadian press in February that Canada's negotiations were based on an expectation the first vaccines wouldn't be authorized for use until late January at the earliest, and deliveries were planned to start after that. But within a month of the contract being signed, Health Canada's chief medical advisor, Dr. Supriya Sharma, was signaling that her department was about 2 weeks away from giving the vaccine the green light. That appears to have sent Canada racing back to Pfizer to see if its contract could be amended to get some doses delivered early. On December 4, Canada and Pfizer signed an amendment allowing for that, but at a cost. Whereas, the purchaser has requested, and Pfizer has agreed, to amend the delivery schedule so that a certain number of contracted doses are delivered prior to January 1, 2021, and in consideration thereof the parties have agreed to increase the price contracted doses which are delivered prior to January 1, 2021, the contract says. Every detail in the contract related to the price paid for dose was deleted before the documents were made public. The contract with Pfizer stipulated nothing would be shipped until Health Canada had authorized the vaccine, which happened on December 9. The first shipment of 30,000 doses was on a plane to Canada within days, and the first Canadian was vaccinated on December 14. Ultimately, Pfizer shipped 255,450 doses before January 1. It has since delivered more than 22.5 million shots, and its vaccine has become the main component of Canada's effort to get all 38 million residents immunized against COVID-19. Green MP Jenica Atwin crosses the floor to the Liberal Party. Greens take aim at NDP seats with new strategic focus. MP Jenica Atwin joins Liberals, leaving two Greens in Hosi catch a glimpse of the rare ring of fire. Solar eclipse: how ticks have spread across Ontario. Muslim family killed in London. Ontario attack identified. Experts say thoughts and prayers aren't enough after deadly London aunt attack. Canada to receive 7 million Moderna COVID-19 vaccine doses by end of month. A non-fully vaccinated Canadians can skip hotel quarantine, 14-day isolation come July. Trudeau faces questions on Canada-US border reopening following easing of COVID-19 travel restrictions. Fully vaccinated Canadians, permanent residents, won't face hotel quarantines come July. Federal Advisory Panel end mandatory hotel COVID-19 quarantine. NDPs sing on London attack. This is our Canada. This is our Canada. Jagmeet Singh speaks out after Muslim family killed, injured in London, aunt attack. The specifics of what Canada paid for the 250 million doses of vaccine it pre-purchased have been hard to come by. The 2021 budget released in April said the total was somewhere around $9 billion. The only cost per dose revealed so far was released by accident when the price for the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine was accidentally left in an email included in a package of documents released to the Health Committee. That email said Canada would pay $8.18 per dose of Oxford AstraZeneca, which would amount to $163 million for the 20 million doses ordered. The Pfizer contract was one of 8 quietly shared with the Health Committee Friday, which is studying Canada's COVID-19 response and has requested numerous documents from the government as a result. It is the first time Canada has provided any details of its contracts, but there are a lot of blank pages and deleted details, including all information related to price or delivery schedules. Procurement Minister Anita Anand has repeatedly said the contracts contained confidentiality clauses that prevented her from releasing them, adding she wasn't going to violate those clauses and risk jeopardizing Canada's vaccine supply. NDP health critic Don Davies said he's frustrated that the committee's order for unredacted documents was ignored. After months of dogged work, the opposition finally got Canada's vaccine contracts, he said on Twitter. Predictably, Liberals released them late on a Friday with barely a week left in the session. Predictably, they redacted them in violation of the House order. The contracts do contain some previously unknown details, including the premium for early doses of Pfizer, and the fact that Canada is allowed to donate doses from 5 of the suppliers to other countries or international aid organizations such as the World Health Organization or the COVAX Vaccine Alliance. There is no mention of donating doses from Pfizer or Moderna, but it is allowed for AstraZeneca, Johnson & Johnson, Novavax, Medicago and Sanofi. The contracts also suggest Canada can resell or ask the company to find other buyers for doses from J&J, Novavax and Medicago. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is expected to make an announcement at the G7 Leaders Summit in England on Sunday saying Canada will donate up to 100 million doses of vaccine to other countries, but it's not clear yet how many of those would come from supplies initially destined for Canada. Canada will have almost 50 million excess doses of the 4 vaccines it has approved, and potentially 124 million more from Sanofi, Medicago and Novavax if they complete their Phase 3 clinical trials successfully. Almost 2/3 of all Canadians are now partly vaccinated, and more than 1 in 10 are fully vaccinated. Canada is expecting enough doses to vaccinate every Canadian fully by the end of September.